Hello, Kathy Bowersox here with Network in Action, West Chase Business Force. Today I am visiting with Bob Fuldauer and Mike Martin of Turn 2 Productions. They are a great company that promotes all kinds of events all over the country. So if you've got an event coming up, they are a great company for you to work with. Bob and Mike, welcome. Glad to have you here.
Great to be here.
Good to be here.
Fantastic. So why don't you tell me a little bit about Turn 2 Productions, Bob, and what kinds of events you do, who you work with, and how you help people?
Well, again, we do a lot more than just promote the event. We completely produced events, brought in the sponsors, the vendors, the tables, chairs, tents, fencing, stages, and we've done some of the biggest festivals and events in Texas. A long time ago, I used to do an event called the Westheimer Street Festival. That was over 100,000 people twice a year. And
that's fantastic.
Until the mayor kicked it off the street. And then during that time, I took over a venue. It was the Bavarian Gardens and it was the Black Forest, and then I took it over and it was the Garden in the Heights. And I met up with Mike at the Westheimer Street Festival and brought him in because he is so talented.
Fantastic. So Mike, how did the two of you partner together?
I was actually performing in a traditional Irish band that did a halfway to St. Patrick's Day event at Garden in the Heights when Bob was managing, and we got to talking about events that could be done, and we hit on this series of events that followed the old traditional Celtic calendar at different times of the year, and we put on this wonderful cultural festival that brought in different elements that had in common an interest in Celtic culture, Irish, Scottish, Welsh, from the more older traditional Irish Catholic community to the Young Renaissance Festival community, and they had this in common. And we found that to be a wonderful thing to hinge an event on, is a common theme that different audiences would enjoy and come together and have a great time. So we started doing that. We did a huge annual St. Patrick's Festival there, the Homegrown Texas Jam free concert series when there was a great interest in upcoming Texas country artists, and we've just gone from there.
Fantastic. Well, it sounds like the two of you work really well together. So who are the typical kinds of people that you two work with to help them promote their businesses?
Well, right now, it's like there is so much free media and promotion and marketing available for events. I mean, a lot. And, you put a sponsor on it, and you have whoever presents, and they're going to be showing up in newspapers all over. They're going to be all over the internet. They're going to be on the radio, television, with the right events. And
so you have the databases of people that you need to be contacted to help somebody promote their event and get that media coverage and get it out there. And that's part of what you do when you're helping somebody promote their event, right?
A lot more than that.
A lot more than that. But that's part of what you do.
That is part of it. Yeah. Okay. Mike is a great writer, and we get an awful lot of print from our press releases. But then we work with over 160 sites. We're in over 1,500 groups across the internet, which is very specific. There's so much we do, and it's been very effective. I mean, the first Pearland Crawfish Festival got written up in over 300 publications, and the turnout was over 50,000. And
wow, that was an amazing turnout. That's fantastic. So tell me what you're seeing with events right now, with what's happened with the virus and things being shut down. What are you seeing?
Right now, if online events, there's more and more of them, and if we did a full promotion on an online event, it would get a tremendous amount of media. It would be all over the internet because these sites I work with, over 150 or 60, and they're sending out requesting online events. And
Wow.
because
Okay, so it sounds like what you're saying is that since we can't be gathering live right now, people are shifting to online events,
yes,
and the media outlets are looking for different kinds of online events to help promote and to have stories to tell and those kinds of things. Is that right?
yes, it's
Wonderful.
any news that is good news is we're not getting enough of.
And people are
Well,
looking for different types of content, and uh, online events can fill that and also give people something of a sense of things that they enjoy before learning about different music, culture, food, everything. Any kind of event someone wants to put together online is still going to require promotion,
mhm.
same as old school in-person festivals.
Okay, fantastic. So is that holding true for business events as well? So for example, if a business had originally been planning to hold like a live summit, but they've decided to shift it to online because of what's going on, are they interested in those kinds of events right now too?
I think so. I mean,
Everyone's still,
certain people are their target market, and and right now, I mean, they would, if we did a full promotion, they would be everywhere.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. So, what do you see as we are coming out of the lockdown further and further? Texas is opening up more right now, and I know some of the other states are too. What do you see happening as far as going forward with live events, say in the next 3 months or so?
I think it's still likely to be pretty slow. Not only you've got kind of a coincidence going in that the state is opening up more, but live events are an entirely different animal as far as being able to distance and everything. Coinciding with, in this part of the country, it's not event season. It is, we typically have events March, April, and then October. So I think that's we're going to see as things progress with information and things getting better, curve flattening, that sort of thing, how events will be going forward. Because it's just too many people crowded together in an open event for right now. But I think as things open up and people look at how they can do these things and maintain safe procedures, we'll see it opening back up.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that sounds good. And so it's kind of a challenge right now, both with the restrictions that we have and wanting to do things safely. And then it's about to be a bazillion degrees here in Texas. So
Right.
it's not a good time for festivals and those sorts of things.
But
So if somebody were wanting to plan a live event coming up, what is y'all's best advice for them as far as how to prepare, how to plan, and how to promote their event and get the best attendance in the safest way possible?
Right now, if you start promoting, there is so much, free marketing and stuff available. And plus, you're not seeing stuff. So if you started promoting it now, you would get so much attention because people aren't seeing that, and they want to plan. They want to look forward to things.
Mhm.
And you know, if we started promoting something now, but I think maybe October, October, September, October, November, and but you would get so much. I mean, plus, it's like bringing in sponsors. Well, it's a lot easier to bring in a sponsor if they've already seen the event, if they've already seen the marketing and promotion. And vendors are definitely looking for stuff. And, we also work with carnivals and everything else. And the one event that we are working on for the fall, we hope, is the Texas Hot Sauce Festival.
Oh, fantastic. So tell us a little bit about that.
Mike.
Texas Hot Sauce Festival is a celebration of all things hot sauce and related products. And it's not just people burning their face off, it's exploration of flavors. As we look at healthier alternatives in food, people are cutting fat, people are cutting sugar, they're still looking for flavor, and there's been just an explosion in the hot sauce market to fill that gap, and people are getting very sophisticated in their experience of taste and different levels of heat and mixture of different types of food. And hot sauce, circling back to what I mentioned before about a common theme that brings a lot of people together.
Mm-hmm.
Hot sauce exists in all cultures. It's not just Southwest food, it's everywhere. It's Caribbean, it's Southeast Asian, it's African, it's everywhere. And it's a common love of food and flavor. So we bring in different hot sauce vendors from all around to have people taste the product and buy it. And it has other food and craft vendors and live entertainment, and it's a wonderful event. We had September last year was our first year working on it. We're still looking forward to doing it in the fall. We'll keep very much an eye on how things develop. But yeah, we'll be promoting heavily what the plans on that is going forward. And it's an excellent venue for sponsors as well to tie themselves into something that people really love. Just great food and a great time.
There's all kinds of food you're sampling. You're sampling all kinds of food all over the place, and it's really a great bunch of people. And everybody was leaving with a grocery bag full of stuff. And anyways, but I will tell you, there is some really hot sauce. And
I know it. I know it.
So
like, it sounds to me like the kinds of people that would benefit from working with y'all are anybody who is holding either an online event right now or a live event coming up in the future, people who have music venues, maybe musicians who want to promote their live events. I know y'all are promoting some live events coming up, I believe at Arena Theater, right?
That is correct.
So those are the kinds of people that you would want to be working with to help them have the best turnouts and the best success for their events. That's fantastic. So if somebody were interested in learning more about working with y'all, what is the best way for them to get in touch with you, to contact you?
The business number is 713-714-1916. Bob's number is 281-802-2656. Mine is 281-802-2776. Or Bob at Turn 2 Productions or MR Martin at Turn 2 Productions, either way. And let me just interject, although our background and our love and the bread and butter of our business has been events, live music, that kind of thing. Really, anyone who is looking to promote to the public and get the word out, there's so much business out there where people are reopening in different ways. They're doing their best to try to stay safe and want to get the word out to their customers that, hey, this is what we're doing so that you can feel comfortable working with us. Any business that wants to get the word out to the public, that's what we do, whether they are a product or an event. It's still reaching the public with the message that you have.
Fantastic. That's good to know. Thank you for that clarification, Mike. So do y'all also have a website that people can visit?
Yes. Turn2productions.com.
Fantastic.
And we're on Facebook at Turn2 Productions as well. And
Wonderful.
Instagram and everything else.
Fantastic. Thank you, guys.
One thing I throw in real quick is the name Turn 2. I was in the Navy, and in the Navy, Turn 2 means get to work.
I love that. That's great to know. Wonderful. Well, if y'all are looking to get promotion for your business, if you're reopening your restaurant or your bar or someplace like that, or some other kind of business and you want promotion, please reach out to Bob and Mike at Turn 2 Productions. If you are a musician or some kind of performer and you want promotion for your live event, or if you are an event venue, or if you've got a festival or something along those lines coming up that you would like to get the word out and get great promotion and the best turnout that you can, please reach out to Bob and Mike at Turn 2 Productions and they will help you rock your event.